Hey folks, I'm Chris Thornton. And have you ever had your shoelace come undone while you've been playing sports or just while you've been walking around and wondered if there was maybe some way that you could solve that without needing to tie a double knot? Well, it turns out that there is. You've probably been tying your shoelace the wrong way for your entire life. I know I had been. There's a simple, easy way to solve that problem and tie it in a much more secure version of the bow though. Let me show you how. I've swapped out the laces of this shoe, as you can see, for the type of lace which is most commonly going to come undone. It's this kind of cylindrical nylon lace. These tend to be the ones which do tend to untangle most commonly. So this is our big problem, this type of lace, and the way you'd normally tie a bow, the way you probably learnt how to do it when you were a child, is pretty simple. You take the two ends of your loop, you put the left hand side over the right hand side. Okay, so far so ordinary, and you put this loop there, you go around the loop once, through the hole, and then you're done. Now this is not ideal. If you look, as you try and pull these two sides apart laterally, the whole thing tends to align itself along the length of the shoe. What's more, this is the weakest form of the knot, and as I pull on these, I can start to pull them apart relatively easily. I mean, it's not come all the way undone, but I've got a big amount of that undone there. That is not going to be particularly strong, and it's not going to keep your shoelace done up. So, let me show you a stronger version. You start out exactly the same. So, we take the left-hand side, curl it over the right-hand side, and we start a loop here on the right-hand side. Exactly the same as you would. The big difference is instead of taking this left-hand side and going over the top, what you're going to do is go the opposite way round. Go underneath. Then you'll create a little loop just here. Let me hold that up a little bit so you can see it. Okay, I've got a loop just there, and I'm going to put this end here through there. So, this end, where I've looped it round, goes straight through there, and then you might want to swap hands and just pull it tight like that. Now that isn't the most tight, most well done knot ever, and yet when I pull on it, all it does is tighten up the knot. What's more, you can see that the way it's aligned itself is more aesthetically pleasing as well. It's aligned itself laterally across the shoe rather than up and down the length of the shoe. This is all there is to it. Let me run through it one more time so you can see how to do it. So, you start out exactly the same as you always have done. Left side goes over the right side and curls under. You make a loop, but instead of going over the top, you go round the back and through this hole that you've just made. You then, okay, so that's gone through that hole, you then just pull these two sides tight. That's all there is to it. It's far stronger and it looks better as well because you get the laces going across instead of up and down the length. Give it a try. I hope that video was helpful to you. It's kind of astonishing to think that we've probably all been tying our shoelaces wrong all this time. If the video was useful to you, please leave a like or comment below, or click one of my other videos just here, or click just here to subscribe. Thanks for watching.